We are here in Irwin, PA at the Larimer Mansion. This 200-year-old historical site is claimed to be one of the most consistently active haunted locations in America.
Paranormal researchers say it's the most active house in the entire country.
We are the first team invited to come back and investigate since 2020, and we are excited to see what these spirits have been up to the past few years. Let's hope they have a lot to say.
Hello.
Hello, hello. Maggie. Good girl.
This is where you're going to see a lot of history right here.
Oh, look at that.
This is a picture of the house right here. There's one of the best pictures of the house.
Oh, yeah.
Larimer Mansion was built back in 1790 in Irwin, PA by William Larimer Sr. The Larimer family is one of the most prominent, successful families in Western PA, as well as America itself. William Larimer Jr. actually founded Denver, Colorado, and their family owned this land and property in some way, shape, or form from the late 1700s all the way until the 1930s. In 1845, William Larimer Sr.'s daughter Mary Elizabeth married Andrew McFarlane and inherited the estate. Mary Elizabeth died during childbirth in 1863. Jeannie McFarlane, Andrew's second wife, died in 1914. They had a son named Andrew McFarlane Jr. All three of them are claimed to be in this house.
And this is the bathroom.
This is the bathroom.
This is the bathroom that people claim that
They get watched.
yeah, they get watched in here. But there's the steps back here if you want to come back and
Oh, okay.
headquarters stuff.
Here,
Huh. Where's this lead?
to the kitchen.
The kitchen. Oh. Just a way for them to get up and down without being
Yeah.
seen, I guess.
Yeah, that was well back at that time. That's a servant was
Yeah.
not to be seen.
Yeah.
You know.
The Larimers and McFarlanes were a very wealthy family that had slaves, servants, and housekeepers all the way up until they sold the property in the 1930s. Some spirits that are claimed to be here is the housekeeper Mrs. Taft and a servant boy named Newton.
That's Margaret Larimer's
Margaret
daughter.
Larimer's.
So Maggie.
Maggie, yeah.
Okay.
And then Maggie's the spirit that you said was like more of a helpful spirit. Like she's like came and tried to like save you guys and.
Yeah, I like Maggie.
Yeah.
Hence the name
Yeah.
of the dog.
So your dog is named after the spirit?
You know what? When somebody asked me what I was going to call her, and I kept thinking the name Maggie, and I said it out loud. And then my husband turned to me and he said, I was thinking of the same name.
Oh,
It's
wow.
like, well, I guess it is Maggie, you know? But it's like, wonder how much Maggie influenced us to name Maggie.
Yeah.
Like I said, they don't bother me. We don't have an issue with them. However, my mom, they tormented her without mercy. She lived with us for about 3 years, and they tormented her terribly. There was a man, he was real mean to her, and he punched her a couple of times.
Your mom.
Yeah, pulled her hair. Yeah, and then she had the little boy Newton came to her, and he bent her thumb back real far. It hurt her for over a week. She had a woman rise out of the bed and stand above her. She would see workmen at the window, working at the window. She was afraid at first, but then I would tell her, just tell them to leave. And Mom really got brave, and she did.
Yeah, you gotta be firm
Start
sometimes.
telling them to leave.
Yeah.
Maggie, the spirit they say is Margaret Larimer, showed herself to the owners one night and warned them of a fire. They checked the circuit breaker and it was sparking. She is more of a helpful spirit at the mansion, but not all of the spirits here are friendly.
All right, and this is where the angry spirit.
Yes, we've had experiences down here. I've been touched down here in
Okay.
very private areas.
Interesting.
I mean, I can't say for sure, but my theory on them touching me is I have natural curly hair, and I think that maybe somebody might think that I'm one of the ladies of the night, you know, because of my hair.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
And then you said it's probably one of the McFarlanes. Do we have an idea?
Andrew, we think it's Andrew, the son, the alcoholic.
Okay,
Yeah.
the one from the, okay, that's what we were thinking. We're going to try to get confirmation on that.
We've got a lot of, you want to talk about activity. There's been a lot over the years with our ghost tours of activities down here.
Yeah, the hot spot is down here.
It really is. A lot of characters down here.
Andrew Jr. is said to have had drinking and gambling problems and died in 1937. He supposedly is the spirit in the basement who will say "get out" frequently to anyone down there. Another future owner turned the home into a brothel, and many ladies of the night can be seen roaming the halls.
So we've gotten a lot of new equipment since our last investigation at Jim's. We got a new REM pod, a new spirit box, as well as a Flux 2, which is best used for simple yes or no questions. We've also got a higher end model voice recorder. We're going to be using this a lot throughout the night, as there are many spirits, and the lack of investigators the past couple years should make them extra chatty. We have also upgraded to a new handheld camcorder, which we are going to be using throughout the whole night. We were only allowed 5 hours on-site investigation time, so we are going to have to try to maximize that. Let's get this investigation started. Right now, we're on the second floor of the Larimer Mansion. We're going to go ahead and do a walkthrough to see if we can't come in contact with any spirits that might be wanting to communicate with us. We have a Flux 2 here on the floor. That is a motion device, and it will also go green or red for an answer that we're looking for. We also have a K2 we're hoping to get a little bit of activity with.
We have another K2 over here. I also am holding our new voice recorder in hopes of picking up some great EVPs up here tonight. So if there's anyone or anything in the room with us here, we have a device sitting on the floor. One side you walk in front of is red, one side you walk in front of, it's green. Green is yes, red is no. Is there anybody here with us this evening? Can you walk in front of this to let us know?
We know that there are claims of seeing a woman staring out one of the windows on the second floor. Could this maybe be the room that they see that happening in? Can you please, for yes, light it up to green? For no, light it up to red.
Okay, maybe you are a little confused on our new device we have sitting in the middle of the floor. On the windows, we have a device you can touch and it'll change color. Can you come forward and maybe touch one of those?
We know that there are claims of seeing a woman staring out one of the windows on the second floor. Could this maybe be the room that they see that happening in? Can you please, for yes, light it up to green? For no, light it up to red.
Here's something.
I know.
Yeah, that's what I heard it again at the end there.
But that might be
The
that
wind
might be
chimes.
catching that outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the weird thing though is I was standing right there, and I'm not going to say I was paying attention to that noise. I didn't hear it with my own naked ear.
Yeah, neither did I.
I don't hear it. Do you hear it? Yeah. No.
So I'm not going to classify that as paranormal, but it's interesting. Something to keep in mind if we hear it throughout the rest of the night. So, okay, so if Maggie is anywhere around us, can you please come and talk to us and communicate? We have a couple devices here. If you come close enough to any of them on the window, they'll light up. If you want to say yes, you are here, you can walk on the device on the floor and it will go green. No, it'll go red.
Are there any children that are up here with us? Can you come forward and touch any one of our devices or even speak into my hand?
Little tiny spike here.
Did you? I didn't
Yes, sir,
see it.
right here.
Oh, yeah.
There's a possibility that maybe a child's trying to communicate with us. And now it's done. And I'm not moving at all, so there's no vibration from my body that would cause that.
Move the camera IR away just in case. I take it off. I got it on here.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it right where it was at just to test the theory.
Yeah.
Nothing?
If there's any children, can you touch one of the devices again to show us that it really is you?
It's trying over here again. Right here.
I see it. It's very little.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
And that's actually so minimal.
See, that one got the whole almost 2 minutes.
Yeah.
That makes me almost believe that something was actually trying.
If you tap it, it goes to like 3.
Yeah. Newton, yep.
KT's going off as it's going off.
Is it? Mm-hmm.
As it's playing back.
Mm-hmm.
This one keeps trying over here.
I'm wondering real fast that I'm wondering if the wind hitting up against the window is causing any type of vibration on the outside that's making that trigger a little bit now that it continues to keep happening. I'm just trying to think of any possible scenario that could. I know this one isn't going off, but
Let's see if any ask a question.
see if it goes over that one. So we believe we might be talking to a child spirit. If that is true, can you please come over to this K2 meter on the windowsill here and light it up? Just gotta touch it.
Okay.
Well, we got possibly something, a possible communication. So it's just something to keep note. We'll see how these K2s act throughout the rest of the house. And we'll see if they elevate to higher readings or if it's a consistent, just very minimum reading that we're getting with these.
Oh,
You hear something?
yes.
No. That might be them down there.
It might be.
Okay. What's wrong?
Yeah. How about you switch? Yeah.
Okay. So right now we were getting set up in the bathroom here. Nicole thinks she might have heard something downstairs and we're not sure if it was the actual homeowners or not. We're gonna keep an eye on that.
Mrs. Taft, if you are here with us, can you tell me how long you worked here? The device on the floor we have lights up red and green. Red being no, green being yes. Did you like working here? Can you walk in front of it and give us a yes or no? Can you walk in front of it and give us a yes or no?
That's picking up a lot of noise.
It is. I'm like listening to it and it's never been like, it's so clear.
I feel like I heard like a knife scrape.
It's definitely picking up a lot.
Like everything in this house.
Yeah.
Like everything.
Creak, every like wind, everything. It's picking that up. All right, let's go into the history room.
So this was the back porch.
Wow, there's so many cool newspaper articles up on the wall here.
I put the one right here.
Right there, maybe on the books.
That's going off too.
This one is, yeah.
If there is anyone present with us, can you please make one of our devices go off or come forward and tell me your name?
This is going off a little bit. Oh, we got a yes.
Is that your hand? Was that your hand?
I don't know. I mean, my
Move
hand.
it again.
Let's test that here.
That was.
What was your question, Nicole?
I just said, if there's anyone present with us, can you please make one of our devices go off or come forward and tell me your name?
That's a yes too.
That's what I'm
we
saying.
didn't mention
Here,
it, but
you want me to try that? Do that again here?
yeah,
Like,
point,
okay.
point that direction.
We're try to do the same thing I just did. And the K2 on there is going. That's what I was trying to point at
Bend a little bit more.
originally. So,
Okay.
and the K2 is still. So
And the K2 is going off.
Yeah, and I'm moving just to make sure that it's not picking me up at all. It is on the
Oh,
lowest
yours is
setting.
going off.
Oh, whoa!
That was really good.
Can you please tell me your name? Let's go ahead and do the voice recorder because we got a couple spikes here. Let's see.
If there is anyone present with us, can you please make
Oh.
one of our devices go off or come forward and tell
There's
me your
someone
name?
present.
There,
with
that's
us.
the second time.
So, I'm not 100%. I don't know. That was.
It's reset now, so let's see if it responds to another question possibly.
And the K2 is going off.
Yeah, and I'm moving just to make sure that it's not picking me up at all. It is on the
Oh, yours
lowest
is
setting.
going off.
Oh, whoa!
That was really good.
Was that
Can you
this one?
please
that
tell
went
me
off?
your name? Try to do the voice.
I feel like I was hearing some whispering at the end there. Can you go to the end?
I feel like there's got to be something in here because it communicated with us possibly through two of our different devices.
3. 2 K2s.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Moving just to make sure that it's not picking me up at all. It is on the
Oh, yours
lowest
is
setting.
going off.
Oh, whoa!
That was really good.
Can you please tell me your name? I don't know what that is.
There's some type of whispering.
Rewind it. Let's go ahead and do the voice. It's faint. It's
Yeah.
really faint.
Maybe when you go to plug it into the computer, it'll come across more clear.
Let's move to the kitchen.
Yep. I'm gonna try and do this. Since we keep putting this on the ground, I want to
Yeah.
try and put this on the counter.
Okay.
Actually, could we please talk to one of the McFarlanes? Are you present with us? Andrew. It honestly looked like a black shadow.
I saw.
Sorry, it was me. In the door, like in the glass, like went like this, like 100%. And that's why, like, I stopped and hesitated once I said Andrew. So, hold on, real fast. Let's go this way, real quick. I just want to see. You have a voice recorder?
Yep.
I just want to see real fast, just to see if there is anything possibly here. So I did ask the name Andrew, and I saw a black shadow come through what looked like the window pane right here in this door. Was that you trying to give me a sign of your presence being here? Was it maybe one of the woman's spirit that roam around?
Here.
If there is anything possible here. So I did ask the name Andrew, and I saw a black shadow come through what looked like the window pane right here in this door. Was that you trying to give me a sign of your presence being here? Was it maybe one of the woman's spirit that roam around? All right, well, it was worth a shot. I did see something. I just wanted to see if whatever I saw might have communicated with us, so.
I did see the same thing that you saw. It was just like I didn't full on see it like you did. It was just like a blip in my peripheral.
It was pretty, Did anybody just hear my name?
No?
I swear on everything, I just heard my name in my own ears. Nobody else heard something?
No,
That was actually really creepy. It was just like, Josh, like just like that, but it was, I heard it within my own ear. It was pretty, Did anybody just hear my name? It was pretty, Did anybody just hear my name? So I seen something with my own eyes through the glass window to this door. Are you still currently in here with us?
The K2 just went off.
Did it?
That chair right there.
Yeah, it is right there. Can you please get a little bit closer to that? Ooh. It's trying, it seems like.
Can you take a step back and make this device, the blue lights, go off?
The spirit that was trying to manipulate our device, was that the one that I seen? Trying to manipulate our device, was that the one that I seen?
Whoever's sitting in that chair right now, the device in front of you is used for yes or no. If you turn it green, that means yes. If you turn it red, that means no. Are you a female?
Are we possibly communicating with, I was asking earlier, Andrew McFarlane? Can you light it up green for yes or red for no, please? It's kind of consistent now with that key too.
That's weird.
If that is Andrew McFarlane, can you light it up to another color? A little further.
Would you like one of us to join you and sit in this seat over here? If you do, can you please light one of those devices up? Would you like one of us to join you and sit in this seat over here? If you do, can you please light one of those devices up?
That lit up at the end of that.
Yeah.
I want to know if one of the ladies of the night is in this room.
Oh,
No.
No.
Okay.
hey.
Well, we got a first answer there.
Yeah.
Okay. If you're not one of the ladies of the night, and from what it seems like you're not Andrew McFarlane, are you maybe a child spirit that's roaming around? I'm not gonna lie, when it turned like that, I thought I was gonna get a response. I was getting excited.
Are you family to the Larimers or the McFarlanes?
Are you possibly Maggie? Are you possibly Maggie? Are you possibly Maggie? Right now I would like to speak to Andrew Sr. or Andrew Jr. Senior.
Yes.
I did say senior, and that did light up to
Is
a
that
yes.
me? No, it's only a foot. That wouldn't be me.
Are we speaking with Andrew Sr.?
Red is no, green is yes.
Are we speaking with Andrew Jr.?
Green is yes.
Are we speaking with Andrew Jr.?
Oh, that's a
Ooh,
yes.
That's a yes for Andrew Jr. Well, that's kind of interesting because Andrew Sr., and it did light up, and then in this, Andrew Jr. came through, so maybe they're both down here.
Possibly.
It's a possibility. Let's see. Was blackjack one of your favorite games to play? this way. All right, so we got something here, but let's go back here and see if we get a response. Ooh.
Right on cue. You said we got something here, let's go, and you pointed that way and it went off. All right, we're gonna head down the hallway. You are welcome to join us.
So we did get a response to potentially Andrew Jr. We have another device over here. If you get close enough to it, it will light up different colors. Can you do that for us?
Even if this is not Andrew Jr., can you make one of our devices go off? Anybody that is present. Anybody that is present.
All right, well, ask a couple more questions. What's up?
I keep thinking that I'm seeing someone over here.
Oh, let's see.
It might just be my imagination.
Go ahead. I'm gonna ask a question. Nicole thinks she's seeing something in the first part of the basement. Are you trying to show yourself? We know about an angry spirit that's somewhat down here that kind of likes to disrupt people. Is that you, Junior? Is that you, Junior? It could have just been us moving.
Could have been.
All right, so what I'm thinking is we got a little bit of activity happen in the first part of the basement. So what I'm thinking is, why don't we go ahead and go back up to where we got those K2 spikes and see if we can't communicate with that spirit.
All right, so we're upstairs in one of the rooms. This room is known for children as well as Mrs. McFarlane that they see in the windows. So we're going to try to focus on both of those. We have the K2s going on the windowsill here. When we did our walkthrough, we had one on each windowsill. We're putting both of them next to each other just to make sure that we're not getting any blips in the system and we're actually getting responses. We also have the spirit box going. So hopefully we can ask some questions and they come through and answer us. Mrs. McFarlane, are you up here with us? Can you come through and tell us?
Did that say, "Here I come"?
It did, that's what I heard. Did you hear that?
Can I please ask who that was that came through and said, "Here I come"? Did I just hear she's listening? Can you elaborate a little bit more on who is listening? And are you listening to us? I thought I heard Mary.
I heard Mary. I was just getting ready to say that when you said it. Mary, are you present with us? Can you confirm? Can you maybe come over to the window and touch one of our meters?
Mary, are you the one that also looks out the windows as well? Or is that just Mrs. McFarlane?
Mary, can you confirm that you said your name to us? We would like to confirm we are communicating with Mary. What did you hear?
I thought I heard confirm.
Are there any children present with us in the room? I heard a yup.
That's what I was thinking I heard was a yup. Is one of the children's name possibly Newton?
I heard yes.
That's what I heard.
I heard a yeah, and then I heard a yes.
I definitely heard yes.
So Newton, are you here with us right now? Bless you.
Hey Newton, if you are in fact here with us, was that you trying to play with one of our devices on the windowsill?
That's your right.
It's on my right. It's on both my right and your right, Josh.
And I did say windowsill.
That was really clear too.
Yeah, it was.
To your right.
Can you please go ahead and touch one of those devices again for us?
Newton, there's no reason to be afraid. Can you come forward and touch one of the green dots and make it change colors?
Has Newton ever said your name before? Do you think he might know your name?
He's never said my name, but I'm here a lot, so they probably know my name.
Right.
Newton, do you remember my name?
Wake up.
Can you tell me how many spirits we're currently communicating with right now?
Can you give us a number?
I thought I heard 3 come through faintly. I thought I heard 3 come through. Which, Newton, Mary, who's the third? Can you tell us the third spirit we might be communicating with, please?
Your choices.
That was almost like a whole sentence.
I thought it said George Washington.
That's what I heard too.
I honestly heard George.
I heard George Washington is just like Carlo did.
He did.
He came,
George,
yeah.
George Larimer?
George Larimer, yeah. George, can you tell me your last name? Can you tell me how many people are standing in this room currently?
Children.
Children.
Minus children is what I heard. Minus children?
Yes.
Yes, minus children. I heard a 5 come through. There's 4 of us, so that would be one other child or one other adult in this room. There's
Mary.
4 of us here. Mary. Because we told it minus children. So are there 2 children in this room with us right now? How many children are standing in this room? Can you give us a number?
I heard that.
I did hear 2.
Okay, I
did
thought
hear
I was
2.
hearing stuff, but you all put your hands up, so. 7. 2 children, 5 adults. That is very good math.
That is actually,
Oh.
that is pretty wild to think like that.
5 adults, 2 children, it equals 7, and it says 7 right after it said 2.
That gave me goosebumps.
I have chills right now.
You can't see them because I got a long sleeve shirt on, but I promise you they're there. Are we talking to possibly one of the Larimers that used to live here?
Are we maybe communicating with a McFarlane that used to live here?
I thought it was broken, but I thought I heard yes when you asked that. It just sounded broken. It sounded
was like
2
a
syllables.
yes.
Yeah. Can you please tell us which one we are talking to?
What did that say? That's what I thought I heard. McFarlane.
Yeah.
Can you tell me your first name? What?
Say?
I don't know what that
It
said.
sounded like something though.
That's,
It
I
did.
know.
We'll have to listen back later and see if it came through. We didn't catch your name. Can you tell me your name again? Your first name.
To me, I thought it sounded like Billy, which is short for William. But I don't know. It's so hard to make out sometimes.
It is, because it goes so fast.
Are you still here with us?
No.
Well, that makes sense
That was-
why we're not getting responses.
That was plain as day. No.
Yeah. It was happening earlier.
No.
And it's funny because the EDI you had set for the EMF field, the K2's an EMF field, but the REM pod's not going off.
See now, is that working?
I'm going to put my hand near the REM pod.
Well, it's working. It's just not being triggered.
No, this
Yeah.
just turned off. What the? This must be dead. This just died.
Okay. All right. Well.
Let me go get the battery real quick here.
All right. Well, if anything goes off.
Well, I moved that because it was like here. let me show
Witchcraft
you.
in England. That's the books it was sitting on, and it's actually spiking on the witchcraft in England.
Also, just so you're aware, we moved this over here. We think that there's no, it's not doing it.
Well, there's something behind this wall, so we don't. Yeah.
Yeah, there has to be something behind here.
Okay.
So I moved it back over here where I had it earlier.
Witchcraft.
That's what I said.
That's-
I was saying that when you were in the other room with that recording, actually. So, well, one thing real fast. I know we were.
I'm not even kidding you right now.
It's got a 2.
But I did want to note something real fast. I was looking at all the newspaper articles, and it seems like, from what I was reading on some of them, that there was a lot of tragedy. Oh! I said tragedy, and I was bringing up the news articles. Earthquake and fire ruined San Francisco. 1,302 lives lost with the Titanic article.
Kennedy's dead.
Yeah, like there's a lot of tragic events. So I was bringing up about these articles. If that was something that triggered you, could you please come back over to this device again?
Josh said the word tragedy. If that word triggered you, can you please come back around?
Go ahead.
Are you maybe shy? There's no reason to be shy with us. Can you please come back in here?
Are you maybe Mrs. Taft, the housekeeper? Are you maybe Mrs. Taft, the housekeeper? What do you think as far as this room goes?
I wonder if there's outside in these other than, you keep on going back to the family, but I want to know if there's outside people. Because, there's a lot of people that pass through this house. Down in the cemetery, them people pass through that house.
Let's go off that.
Let's go off of that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So we have been asking for the Larimers and the McFarlanes. If there's something else here with us, can you please let us know?
Can you give us a name of somebody who may be stuck here?
So we have been asking for the Larimers and the McFarlanes. If there is something else here with us, can you please let us know?
Can you give us a name of somebody who may be stuck here?
You ain't gonna like this. Oh.
I'm wondering what that is actually. Is there some... Ooh, double, dude. That just went to yellow too. Are we, oh man. Is there something trying to come through and communicate with us? Can you come a little bit closer?
Okay.
Are we coming in contact with Andrew Sr.?
Junior.
I know, I'm going to ask both.
Okay. Oh.
That's
Okay, I think we're actually talking though.
Andrew Jr., I know that you were a big gambler. Is that true? Ooh. That's pretty awesome. All right, I'm going to ask you a couple gambling games. Can you light it up to one of the ones that maybe were your favorite? Let's start with blackjack. Oh, on command. That's awesome.
We ain't getting anything either.
Did you get a lot of?
Everyone else.
Did you get a lot of blackjacks whenever you played that?
We are. I'm 90.
Is Andrew Sr. possibly down here with us as well? Oh, on command. I wonder if
Who was the closest person to dying at 90?
that would have been
Senior?
Senior. He was 70.
1920 to 1998. That's 7 years.
Go away.
But that's, 12 years off. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
And we got that clock going off.
We got a lot of crazy stuff going on right now.
Oh, that's on yellow.
Dude, that's on double. Are we talking to two spirits right now? Or are we just talking to one of the McFarlanes? I do believe we were talking to Andrew Jr. Can you please let us know? Give me an answer, yes or no?
That's why.
Let's get back to the gambling, 'cause that seemed to be a trigger for you. Blackjack. What about roulette? Did you enjoy playing that as well? I don't think you like playing roulette.
Poker.
I was just.
Always on.
What about Texas Hold'em? Can you tell me who started?
Help me.
Who needs help? Earlier, we were getting some communication with what we believe to be Andrew Jr. Are you still down here with us? Can you please come back over to this device?
40.
He was 53 when he died.
Not close enough.
It's 13 years. The other one was 90 to...
Close to 1940, though.
Yeah. Is 40 a relevant date that we should know about? We have another device in the back hallway. Can a spirit go over and all you have to do is do the same as this one? Just get close to it. Can you trigger that to go off, please? Can you tell me what kind of secrets were held down here? What about any deaths or murders?
All right.
You okay?
Yeah. There's just been suspicion that you're hitting some of the stuff that,
Are you okay with me asking that?
I'll be okay.
Get off.
Get off of what? Do you want me to get off the question? I do have the
I've had
goosebumps.
dreams that somebody's buried them.
Out.
What's that?
He said out, and I'm thinking something's not wanting me to pry at that. We're only asking because we believe that if there is a spirit that was murdered here, that bodies, remains are underneath here, they deserve to be acknowledged.
Wonder why.
Well, we're wondering the same thing. Why are you keeping it a secret? Did it have something to do with gambling?
Does someone owe a lot of money?
Happened.
Happened.
Oh,
And-
whoa.
okay.
Let you.
We're gonna pause. We had a really good session there, actually.
Really? It made no sense to me at all.
Yours started correlating a little bit with this REM pod was going
Oh, that is so
to
awesome.
like responses. So we did that. I'm saying we leave it at that with the SDs.
Okay.
I think that was a pretty good session with that.
Yeah.
So what I'm thinking is let's get the SLS up and running right now.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
Let's go back this direction and see if we can't find anything back here.
Yeah.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. That was
I'm
a great
glad
session.
because none of it made sense to me.
Well, it did what we were asking, and it just like that REM pod.
Words, we didn't get as much confirmation on the words.
But that REM pod was like,
Yeah, that was going directly after we asked the question. And it was like...
I mean, it was all like, that was cool.
Pretty
legit.
intriguing
Yeah.
questions, too.
Yeah, like, and then once we started diving in a little bit deeper, it was like, stop, get out. Like
Direct confirmation we
Yep.
were talking to Andrew
Yeah.
Jr.
Yep. All right, so I know we were communicating with Andrew Jr. Got the SLS up. Let's see if we can't try and capture him. All right, so I'm going to pan around through these open rooms here and see if I can't find any spirits hiding here. Andrew Jr., we believe we were communicating with you in the other room. Can you please show yourself? All you got to do is just stand right in front of this device.
Ooh. You got some?
It was real quick. See if I can capture it again here. Oh, come on. This is kind of weird, actually.
Yeah.
I mean, there's objects there that could manipulate it, but there's two and they're moving. Look at that, Carlo. It's climbing up the wall. Originally it was on this object here, and now it's off. So I'm not sure exactly.
Andrew, I have a few pictures here.
What I'm going to do is show that picture, Nicole. I want to see if maybe he triggers around that picture.
I'm going to put these in the middle of the floor.
Okay. These are of the mansion, right?
These are of the mansion. The one picture is Andrew Lewis and his wife Jeannie with their two grandchildren in the 1800s. 1880s, it says. The bottom picture here is Andrew Lewis McFarlane with Lydia and a house servant in the 1890s.
So we brought down some pictures here to see if they may trigger you, bring you out, show yourself. Can you do that for us, please? Whoa!
You get something on the pictures?
In the middle.
Of the two pictures?
It's hard to tell on this screen, but it looks like it's right there. I'm pointing directly right at it.
Andrew, if that indeed was you, can you please come back? Show yourself again?
On command.
Really?
On command.
Let's
That's Carlo to the right, and the red right there. That's who we believe to be Andrew.
We got a K2 here. Make that go off.
Oh, dude, this is so cool. You can use our energy if you'd like to trigger off that K2.
Can you please go forward and touch it? Make it change colors? We can see you're there. All you have to do is touch it.
It's kind of looking at you, Carlo. Do you miss Jeannie? Are you reunited with her? If so, can you make that light up? Is Jeannie here with us right now?
And if Jeannie is here, is Andrew here?
Oh, hello. Oh, wow. Is Jeannie here with us right now?
And if Jeannie is here, is Andrew here?
Oh, hello.
Who are we seeing in the middle of all of us? Is this Andrew or is this Jeannie? If we're seeing Andrew, are we seeing Andrew Sr. or Andrew Jr.? Who are we seeing in the middle of all of us? Is this Andrew or is this Jeannie? If we're seeing Andrew, are we seeing Andrew Sr. or Andrew Jr.?
All right, you want to go upstairs?
Yeah.
Do some more ST method?
Yeah, let's go upstairs. Let's do an SC method.
Hey, TikTok, we're here at Larimer Mansion in the study. Hopefully we get some good results going on here. We have Carlo filming, we have Josh. We're gonna try the Estes method. We have a motion ball on the chair here. We have 2 of our REM pods set up.
Go.
Go.
Where would you like me to go?
What way?
Come towards me. Maybe set off this motion ball. All you have to do is touch it. Come towards me.
They need.
Who is they?
Oliver.
Oliver, what is your last name?
Bullet.
Bullet. Oliver, what is your last name?
It's coming. Behind you.
Who's behind me? Or what?
Is Andrew Jr. still here with us? Did he follow us upstairs from the basement?
Andrew, if you're here, can you please set off one of our devices? Just come touch them. Maybe Andrew didn't follow us up here. Maybe Mrs. Chaff, the housekeeper, is in here with us.
Newton.
Isn't that the kid's name? Newton, are you here in the room with us? Can you come touch one of our devices? They're a lot of fun
Talk.
to play with.
Oh, no shot.
Newton, thank you so very much. We really appreciate it. Now, can you stop? Thank you. Can you maybe touch the ball on the chair? Oh, I have chills.
I know.
Do you? You never get chills, Carlo.
Yeah, no, I got chills. I mean, that hasn't been going off. We've had that set up for about 15 minutes.
I know. Mrs. who?
McFarlane, Larimer,
Taft.
Taft.
Who is here with us? Which Mrs. is with us? Newton, can you set one of our devices off again? Oh, I have like a sharp burning sensation in the middle of my back.
His fault.
Newton, if that's you, can you change the colors? Touch it more.
Newton, you go over to this ball here. Light up like that.
I accept.
Let it turn off before you touch it again. There you go. Now can you touch it? Newton, how old are you? What is your age?
Come down.
Down to the basement. We were just there. Is that right?
I don't know.
Mary.
Mary.
Mary, are you touching Josh right now?
Hello.
Hello, Mary. Mary,
Next to you.
can you set the device off that's next to me?
Will be called.
He's getting louder.
Yeah, that's like that.
He's never done that before. Mary, are you maybe Newton's mom?
So right now we have Nicole getting ready to do an Estes. We're going to ask simple questions, basic yes, no. We're going to see if we can't get a spirit to either communicate, possibly communicating with the REM pod right now.
I know.
Ooh. But the goal is simple questions, REM pod, Nicole with the Estes, and we have the Flux 2, which is a yes or no means of communicating. To any spirit that is trying or seemingly wanting to communicate with us, you can communicate through Nicole. Oh, dude.
Hello.
All 4 or 5 of them.
Whiskey.
So we got kids. Hello.
Only 24.
Newton, are you here, yes or
just
no?
Girl.
Girl. Can you tell me your name?
Happy.
Newton, are you happy being here? Yes or no?
All night.
Happy tonight, it seems like.
That's what I'm thinking. Dude, that's just. And I'm a good, what would you say, Carlos? 5 feet away?
Pregnant all the time.
Pregnant all the time. That's pregnant all the time.
Kids.
You gotta think about it too. Like back even when it was a brothel, all the girls, ladies of the night, some of them had to get knocked up. Mm-hmm. Like there was no way that they weren't pregnant. So like they had children. The children just kind of ran around. Mm-hmm. Like so,
wallet,
money, cost money. So I mean that's all. Sorry, I heard something like I tapped here, but I heard a different.
I want to know.
Tell me what you want to know. Were you one of the ladies of the night? Yes or no?
Out.
Can we get a name of one of the ladies of the night?
His. Yes.
I can't hear names through that from here.
That's what I mean.
I swear I heard with skill or something.
That's what I'm like.
She's not catching it though.
Was there a Priscilla here?
What's this?
Respect.
This is Isabella here.
Do you feel disrespected?
Bathroom. Go.
Is there something in the bathroom?
Bathroom.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom. All right, I'm in the bathroom. You said it twice. Am I in the right bathroom?
One day.
Someone died in the bathroom.
Well done.
Did somebody have a miscarriage in a bathroom?
Yeah.
Know how to cut.
Whoa.
Yes.
Get out.
That was a yes? Oh, they said to get out too. So we just concluded our investigation. We do believe we came in contact with Newton on the second floor as well as in the study area. We also believe that we had some type of contact with Andrew McFarlane Jr. down in the basement. That was pretty significant.
In here are one of our last sessions. We got hints of ladies of the night and maybe some traumatic events that happened.
So overall, I think we did gather a decent amount of information. We were excited about this investigation, and I don't think it let us down. So as always, we'll see you guys on the next one.